Hi, Phil Conrad here for Computer Science 156 on April 12th. And I am going to show you a technique that's generally useful if you're using Git with a feature branch when you make a mistake and you want to go back and fix the mistake you made. So first thing I'm going to do, which I didn't do on the first 2 attempts at making this video, is I'm going to remember to share my screen before we go any further so that you can see what I'm doing. Got 10 minutes into the video the previous time and realized you could see nothing that I was doing. All right, so now you can see my screen. And I'm going to do a git status, and you will see that I am on a feature branch called PC Publish QA Storybook. The details of what I'm doing today are not that important. What's important, if I type git log, is you will see that here's origin main, and then there are 2 commits on top of main in my feature branch, PC Publish QA Storybook. Each of them has a commit message. So my first commit, remember these go in reverse chronological order. You can see that with the timestamp here. So at 9:13 this morning, I made a commit, PC add workflow to publish storybook, et cetera, et cetera. And then at 9:14, I made a commit, PC upgrade storybook via npx. And at that point, I discovered, I made a mistake in this commit. Now, I could just make a new commit to fix my mistake, but I want my commit history to be nice and clean. I want that commit, because it's changed in the file that I added in this particular commit here. I want it to be part of that commit. So fortunately, there's a way that I can do that. So let me show you, if I do a git status, you'll see that this file here is the one that I added in this commit here, 30C9, add workflow to publish storybook. And there's the file I added. But if I do a git diff on that file, you'll see that I've just made the fix. This pull request hyphen request is incorrect. It should be pull underscore request in this YAML file that I was editing. And I want that fix to actually be part of this commit right here. So here's how I do that. I'm going to, first of all, git status. And it starts the normal way, just like I do a regular commit. I'm going to do git add on this file. But now, instead of the thing I would normally do, which would be something like git commit minus mpc fix syntax error, which leaves my commit history, kind of messy. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do git commit minus minus fixup. And then I'm going to put the SHA hash, that's this number right here, of the commit that I want to fix up. So I hit enter. And now when I look at my commit history, you'll see that I have the original wrong commit, my upgrade storybook, and now my fix up commit. Now what we're going to do, the magic is we're going to basically go back and take this commit and squash it into this one, and then this commit goes away. So we do that with something called git rebase minus I, and I believe that we need to go back to the commit before the one that I'm fixing up. So this one right here. And got it. I can't do that rebase yet because I have this unsaved change down here. So what I'm going to do to set that to the side for the moment, I'm going to do a git stash. That basically says take this this change right here and just put it to the side. We will do a git stash pop to bring it back. So this is like a git stash. Think of it as pushing it onto a stack, and we'll pop it back off the stack in a minute. All right, so now I should be able to do my git rebase minus I. And yes, when I do a git rebase minus I need to give it the SHA right before of the commit, right before the one that I am doing the fix up on. So I'm doing the fix up on this commit here. So I go 1 back, put that in. Okay, so now you see that I have these 3 commits here. And because I did this fix-up commit, I believe that all I have to do now is save this file. This threw me into Vim, so it's good to know that in Vim, to save, you do escape, WQ. And now I have successfully rebased. If I do a get log, what you will see, no, that didn't work. All right, so let me pause for a moment and read the instructions. So pause recording, pause. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. Here is the article that I'm following to remind myself how this works. I will put a link to that article along with this video. So here's the thing that I think I forgot to do. I think I want to do get rebase minus I, and then this extra flag here, minus autosquash. So let's do minus autosquash. And now let's try the commit hash of the commit right before the one we're fixing up. Let's go in here. And now let's see what happens if I just save. And now if I do a get log, now we see it looks exactly the way I want. The fixup commit has been melded into this commit right here. And there's a new commit hash there. And so I just have two commits. And I think it's exactly what I want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a get push origin and then the name of my branch. And this is a force push. It's a force push because the other side still has the old commits. And it's like, no, we are forcing you, GitHub, to say this branch should now look like the local branch on our local repo. So we do that force push. And now if I do a get log, you will see that I have these two commits. And if I go over to GitHub on this repo, so let me remind myself what repo this is. This is, if I look in here, it's GitHub. This is S21 demo React minimal. And if I go to the branch that I'm working on, which is PC publish QA storybook, and it says this is two commits ahead of main. And if I look at the commits on this branch, here's the first commit. And you can see my underscore is right there, my beautiful underscore, right where I wanted it to be all along. And if I go back, there's my second commit, just like it was before. And yeah, so this is how you do a fixup commit. So just to review, the way this works is that you first do a get log. You look for the commit that you want to fix up. You add the file or files in the normal way. You do get commit minus fixup with the SHA of the commit you want to fix. So it might be this one, for example. I'm not going to actually do it. I'm just going to make that a comment. Then the next thing you would do is you would do get rebase minus I for interactive, minus auto squash, and then you do the SHA right before the commit that you want to fix up. So in this case, it might be this one, for example. Then you just save the file when the file comes up in a Vim, that's escape:_WQ. Then you should see that the commits look like you want them to. You can use a get log to show that. Then you do get push origin and branch name minus F. So that's the review of the steps that you take. Hope this was helpful to you. I will publish this online with a link to the article that describes this, as well as a link to a summary of the steps that you take to do a fixup commit. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. That's it.